Well, hi again, Pirate fans, and welcome into Mugshots for the Pearl Pirate Football Coaches Show. I'm Greg Flynn, and we are here at Mugshots throughout the season, and we just want to give a special shout-out to them as Coach Hunter steps in here. Coach, Mugshots is just a great sponsor of our program.
It is. Great food, man. We have a big time. We all eat real good. We're good and full when we leave here every Monday night. It's a lot of fun, and we do appreciate them coming on as sponsors.
Yeah, we can't thank them enough, and we've got at least another week here, and then next year, hopefully, we're right back here at Mugshots. We encourage you to come in and try this out. Unbelievable food here, not just burgers. Try the whole menu. It is great from top.
Yeah, I've tried it all. It's all good.
Well, Coach, we want to start out. Hey, I want to start out on a lighter note, all right? So, yes, we did lose to Northwest Rankin last week. But more importantly, you're going to get last pickings at the Thanksgiving table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to. There's only going to be scraps left when you get to go through.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I'm going to have to eat a little crow to my brother-in-law, But we're 1-1, and I told him after the game, I said, just be ready for next year. It'll come again. So now we have a great relationship. It was nothing but respect both ways. Last year and this year, they're doing a really good job over there. I think that. Pretty sure that got them in the playoffs, even with 2 games left. It's a 4-way tie right now, all of them with 1 loss. So, but that was a big win for them for sure. They were ready to play.
Well, your takeaway from us from that game, once again, here we are. We're like, oh, we were so close, and then your takeaway though.
Yeah, I mean, offensively, we hit some big plays. We struggled running the football. Told the team today, I thought the game was won and lost ultimately on the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. Our leading 3 tacklers were 2 safeties and a corner.
That's not good.
That's not good for your defense, And then offensively, we had a 33-yard run, a 15-yard run, and a 9-yard run. And other than that, we rushed for 47 yards on about 18 carries. Not good.
Right.
We did throw for 268, but again, big plays. We couldn't. When we had to drive the ball, we just struggled with consistency, which has kind of been our MO all year for whatever reason, just inconsistency. But we did hit some big plays,
But defensively, just unable to, once again, stop the run. We were really good at that in the early going.
We struggled tackling. I think that was number one. They gave us a little tempo. We struggled getting lined up, even though we practice it. Coach was like, hey, you got to get down. I mean, so they would have their hands on us before we even came out of our stance a lot of time. Just urgency, on the defensive line. But we missed a lot of tackles. And, obviously at the beginning of the year, we were really good against the run, trying to get better at the pass. So we've had to, when you do that, you kind of got to take one out of the box to help with the pass, and just had to do that the other night. Obviously they had a couple good receivers and just never could, even when we added it back, we just was having trouble just slowing them down, run the ball. And they're really good on the offense. They're one of the best offensive lines we've seen all year long, if not the best offensive line we've seen all year long. But yeah, I thought the game was won and lost on both sides of the line.
Well, let me tell you something. He said they ran tempo. Lane Kiffin would be proud of how fast they were running offensive plays. It was crazy.
They were going fast.
All right, let's roll the highlights, and we had plenty of them here against Northwest Rankin. Hey, this was a huge early play in the game. Northwest was already up 7-0. They had the ball deep in our zone, and we come up with a big defensive stand here, tackling the little sweep on the end, and then a near interception by Jamion.
We had 3 of these where he did a great job breaking. We just couldn't finish with an interception 3 different times.
So they get a field goal. They're up 10-0. Here's the ensuing kickoff, and well, this didn't take us long to get back close. That is Kenji Air McNair.
Yeah, I'm glad he's a Pirate, and I'm glad we got him a couple more years. Just turning into a great football player, an even better kid. Comes to work every single day.
93 yards.
Just like he's gliding. Kind of runs like I did back in high school,
And like
I might have been a step faster, but
Here's some of these big plays. There's Jack hitting one over the middle.
I don't know if you noticed that ball came out before Shaven even broke right there. Did a great job throwing the ball on time.
And here's our play. When they bite on it, they bite on it, and Jack had wide open again.
Yeah, we just run a little read at the backside right there. We run a lot of guard pull, so they follow our guards, and we get Jack at the backside. Uses a pretty good play. That was our 33-yard run I was talking about earlier.
So we flip the field. We go second quarter, and in goes Durr. Captain Jack gets us back to within 17-14. Again, back and forth, a 3-point game. Once again, Northwest would go up 24-14, and then now here we come right back. And this is Jack to Shaden.
It's a good job.
Look at that tip drill.
Good job by the coaches, man. I thought they did a good job dialing that up, waiting for the perfect time to call it. Caught the safety kind of flat-footed, coming down, wanting to help run support. Kind of run a little crack and go. Can't get a lot more open than that. Jack does a good job throwing the ball, and Shaden does a good job concentrating.
We didn't have a lot of these, but when we get them big on these tackle for losses.
Yeah, did a good job getting the ball right there. Like I said, just a little inconsistency with tackling the other night. This one right here, big play. Their quarterback does a good job.
Little quick kick down to the one.
That's one thing Jake Smith Art used to be pretty good at. We practiced a lot with him with that.
But hey,
another one of our better runs right here. TJ, just a good hard run. You see Kendall there kind of leading the way.
Gets us out to the 14-yard line.
That was a big run right there.
And this is the very next play.
This, big play right here. Again, Kenji. People don't realize how fast he is, but
well, it was 93 on the kickoff, 86 here.
He's leaving him right there. Should see him jump. I got to teach him some dance moves, but talk about that later.
Got to teach him a little gritty or something. A little better for the gritty.
The same thing.
This was another big pass play, again, to Shaden.
Shaden had a really good night the other night.
And here's Kenji.
Kenji again, just a great job adjusting to the football, high point it. Love to see a wide receiver do stuff that you go over and practice. I know Coach Shaw and Coach Marshall love seeing that.
It was good
having a
having
little man zero right here. We run a little natural rub with a wheel route to Mark Well. Mark Well says, whatever you can do, I can do better. So he's like doing the Cupid shuffle or something. I don't really know what it is, but again, we're gonna have dance class one day, and we're gonna let Coach Hunter teach them how to dance.
Coach, that's what's just so exciting when you look at that air attack that you have and those very talented wide receivers. I mean, holy mackerel, and they're all coming back together.
Yeah, no, we're super excited about them. We don't ever look forward, but we are super excited about what we have. We're super excited about what we got going. And one thing you can't coach is game experience. I mean, these guys have got a whole year of game experience. Next year, they're not young no more. Even on age, they might be still a little young, but as far as just game experience, they've been there, they've done that. They know what it feels like to score. They know what it feels like to drop a ball. They know what it feels like to win. They know what it feels like to lose. Just really, really excited about what we got going on. I know we've lost some games. We feel like we should have won. We lost some games that teams that are probably just better than us. Just to be honest with you, I mean, we've lost. We've had a tough year. We really have. But man, just seeing them grow and just seeing young kids really step up and make plays has been awesome. And on top of becoming good football players are good kids. Like the two we got here are just really good kids. Just yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. Just really good kids that are going to be good people throughout life. Going to be good daddies, good husbands, and on top of that, good football players.
Well, talk about game experience. You can't get much better with the two we got left of it that we can play spoiler against Oak Grove and then the puppies over there to the east. Yeesh. All right, you go get something to eat. We'll bring our players up. Our players segment is coming up next, and we got a couple of good ones. You saw them. One of them, number 6, Kenji Air McNair, and the other one, the kicker, Colston Bennett, who has really bounced back and having a great season of his own. Stay with us. We continue for Mugshots right after this.
When pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshots Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshots proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks the spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
Leave it up to us at Mississippi Arkansas Ag for your John Deere All-Star package. The 3025E Tractor Plus Loader, Box Blade, Rotary Cutter, and a trailer at just $349 per month. Visit agup.com for more information.
I'll take one of those shovels.
Oh, those shovels are lease only.
But I just want to dig a hole.
Well, I can sell you the sweet, sporty, compact model for cash.
You wouldn't put up with this at a hardware store. Don't put up with it when you buy a car.
So come to Rogers Dab Chevrolet.
It's easier here.
Welcome back into Mugshots for the Pearl Pirate Football Coaches Show. I'm Greg Flynn. We are now into the players segment, and we are joined by a pair of super sophomores. You might recognize this guy. He's wearing that number 6. Might as well almost had an S on it from the other night. And we have our kicker, Colston Bennett. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
I said it's really quite an honor. Coach Hunter usually doesn't bring like sophomores to the coaches show. This must be something special for you guys to be here. That's pretty awesome.
Yes, sir.
Kinji, take us through Friday night. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was kick returns, it was catch and runs. It was crazy for you.
Coach Hunter and them, they really just want us to make big time plays and let big time players make big time plays. You know, I tried to be one of those big time players to step up, help the team out. You know, not necessarily put them on my back, but you know, just help the team out so we can win the football game. Unfortunately, we lost, but we all fought. You know, just got to be better this week.
Well, I love it because you can watch, and Colston, you from the sidelines can probably say, there were so many plays earlier this year where we're like, that's a touchdown. Oh, Kinji dropped. But now to watch you grow game to game to game and to really see where you are now, I think Northwest Rankin was clearly your best game of the year, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you hold your breath when they throw him the ball sometimes, Colston?
No. I have supreme confidence he'll catch it every time.
Well, it's been fun for you because you've had some ups, some downs, and then back ups again. The kicker to me is one of the hardest jobs in the world because they only need you when they need you.
Yes, sir.
How do you approach that?
I don't know. I don't really think about it that much. Just think about it like I'm out with my grandfather kicking on the field with the sticks and the block.
And are you one of those guys that does icing work with you? Everybody likes to talk about when let's call timeout and try and ice the kicker.
I feel like it would help because then you get 2 chances at making it. Like if you miss the first time, you got another chance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, are you guys excited for the future? I know this season has clearly not gone the way we wanted it to go. But are you excited as you see what the future holds, Kinji?
Yes, sir. We have a lot of young players, but in the future, I feel like we will all be more experienced and way better than we are right now.
Colston with 2 games left, Oak Grove and Brandon. We got a chance to play a pretty good spoiler, don't we?
Yes, sir. I'm excited.
Yeah. Take me through, if you had the chance, and it comes down to the Brandon game, and it's your time, take me through what it looks like to you.
Well, it would be exciting, I guess. It would depend on what kind of kick, though. I mean, if it's an extra point, then even better.
No, we need you for a field goal, and we need you from, because your range is what, right at 40?
Yeah, I've hit 44 in practice.
Okay, but comfortably you can hit from 40. So 40, Kinji makes the catch, gets you down to the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
They make the snap, and here it is. It's your time to shine.
I'm excited. Yeah.
You feel like he's going to make that kick?
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Tell me what it's like with these 2 games left. We got Oak Grove and we got Brandon. What do you guys hope to accomplish? Kinji?
I'm really expecting to win out of these last 2 games. I really want us to fight to the end, no matter how hard it gets, no matter the score, nothing like that. But I really just want the football team to have fun in these last 2 games.
Well, I'm not going to have you 2 guys back before next week, but Oak Grove, yeah, we got to focus on this game. How bad do you want to beat Brandon this year?
Real bad.
Colston, how bad do you want to beat
Really
Brandon?
bad. I think it would be fun.
What is it about him this year that makes it we want to get him?
They just think they're so much better than us, pretty much. I think it'd be fun to beat them.
Kinji, you think they're better? They think they're better than us?
Nah. They can say they're better than us, but in my heart, I know they're not.
All right, cool. Well, before we let you go, quick fire. Favorite college?
LSU.
Georgia.
LSU. You're probably not very popular around town with them beating Ole Miss.
No.
All right, favorite food?
Hibachi.
Hibachi.
Chinese food.
Chinese food. Have a hamburger. Gentlemen, thank you. Best of luck this week at Oak Grove. All right, that'll do it for the player segment. When we come back, we will go into the assistants corner, and we've got a pair with us today. We're lucky with that. We've got Cody Shaw and Eric Marshall coming up, so stay with us. The Coaching Show continues right after this.
When pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshots Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshots proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks the spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
we're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination, located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
When you're ready to make a move in pirate country, contact Penny Pitts with Havard Real Estate Group in Pearl. Penny is a multi-million-dollar producer and loves to help her clients find the home of their dreams. If you are a first-time home buyer or ready to upsize or downsize, she is the agent for you. Penny is a Pearl High School graduate and an avid supporter of Pirate Athletics. Make your move with the home team. That's Penny Pitts, Havard Real Estate Group. Welcome back into the Pearl Pirate Coaches Show. We are now going to head into the assistants corner, and 2 guys that are smiling. We lost the game Friday night, but oh my goodness did their guys show out. We have got the wide receiver coaches here, Cody Shaw, Eric Marshall. Welcome, gentlemen, and you're still smiling a little bit. Cody, what was that like to see just all of the receivers doing so well?
Man, I'm just proud to watch our guys, man. Just see how far they've come. You know, I know Coach said on it, and I know we talk a lot about we started out young. We're really not anymore, just because of how much game experience we do have. But just to see how far they've come this season, and especially some of them in such a short amount of time, like it's just. That's what it's all about, man. Just watching the kids grow and just seeing what can really come about them. You know?
Eric, to see them grow, losing your clearly preseason #1 receiver in Justice Moore, having that high ankle sprain that is just nagging him to death this year, but then to watch Kenji and Shaden and Marquell, and now you say Jordan Butler step up. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, like you said, losing Justice, you know, he was a key, big part of our offense. You know, they kind of hurt to lose him, but other guys stepped up like Kenji, Marquell, and Shaden. Them guys just work hard every day, and they kind of just stepping up, making big plays so far. So we're excited about them guys.
Does it excite you guys? I know Justice, we'd love to have him on the field, but
Absolutely.
Every one of your receivers, your 4 big receivers you have now, all coming back.
That's right. That's right.
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited to have them all back, man. Just because not only athletically, but just the kids that they are, man. They're very enjoyable to be around. Whatever you ask out of them, you know, they're going to give it their best. Will they get it the first time? Not every time, but you know, they're going to give it all they got, and they're going to figure it out one way or another. You know, that's the kind of kids you love to be around, man. I just really enjoy being around these group of kids, and I've just really enjoyed working with them.
One of the guys you talk about, we haven't seen him show out too much on the field yet, is Jordan Butler, right?
Yep.
So he's a big sophomore. I mean, he's a prototypical big-time looking receiver.
Right.
You bringing him along?
Yes, like Coach said, this is his first year playing, and he's been working hard since the summer, and he's really been progressing each week, man. He keep getting better and better, and we're excited to have him for sure. And he done stepped up so far since Justice went down, and we like where he's at, man. He's working hard, he continuing to listen, and he got a bright future ahead of him.
Who wants to take credit for Kenji magically keeping his eyes on the ball now and securing the catch before he wants to run with it? He's a different player.
I'm gonna give it to my man.
Man, Ken's the type of player, he's just very, very special. You know, like Coach Shaw said, man, we love coaching these group of kids, and Ken's got all the upside, all the talent in the world, and he keeps working hard every day. And I stay on him, Coach Shaw stay on him. We tell him, man, just keep it up, man. He have a chance to play somewhere.
Yeah. If I say something about Kenji, one thing I really noticed about him is like even at practice, just the intensity he brings with like even the smallest things.
Right.
It's like, you know, some kids just try to get through practice. It's like, and you can tell who enjoys practice and who comes out there to get better, you know, and he's one of those that does that. And like he's out there competing his butt off, you know, like whether it's blocking, whatever, we're catching balls, one-on-ones, whatever we're doing, man, he's competing his butt off. It's fun to watch.
Well, the two speedsters that we certainly have is Marquell and Kenji, and then you got the big receivers that God help these defenses in the years to come with Shaden and with Jordan as they progress. Man, I'm not saying that we're going to have the best passing attack going forward for the next couple of years, but we got the opportunity, right?
Yes, Shaden, man, like you said, he's come a long way. He's one of the ones that stayed consistent all year, and he's been making big-time plays for us. Man, the future's bright at Pearl Powers at receiver. We're real excited about it.
Well, let's put an air raid show on the next 2 weeks at Oak Grove and against Brandon.
That's right.
If we could score close to 30 points in both those games, I think we've got a great opportunity to win.
Give us a chance.
Give us a chance.
Gentlemen, thank you, and best of luck this week at Oak Grove.
Appreciate it.
When we come back, Coach Hunter joins us once again, and we'll talk about those Oak Grove Warriors right after this.
When pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshots Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshots proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks a spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a
It was
difference.
so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
Welcome back into the Coaches Show here at Mugshots. I'm Greg Flynn. We are now joined once again by the head ball coach, Justin Hunter, as we talk about Oak Grove. And Coach, they come in, they're 4-1 in the region, they're 7-2 overall. Their only loss is to Warren Central, a 42-41 game. I think they shocked the whole state last week by beating Brandon 25-20.
Yeah, so the Brandon game, man, was a really good game. I tell you what they did. They forced Brandon into a lot of mistakes, which Brandon hadn't been making. They picked off Landon Barnes 3 times, and they also had 2 fumble recoveries. So 5 turnovers, and still had to pick off Brandon in the end zone at the end to seal the game. But the way they play, I mean, they play a cover 0 on defense, which means they have 0 help, like it's man-to-man. And they bring an extra guy in the box. So if you got 5 linemen blocking, they bring 6. If you got 5 linemen and a running back, which is 6, they bring 7. So they force you to prepare in ways that you usually don't prepare. And it does throw a wrench in everybody they play. It causes you some issues. You gotta do some things that you're not traditionally do just to scheme for them, because they're the only team that does that. Well,
if you give Jack just a second though in that kind of coverage,
right?
Our receivers can beat one-on-one.
But today, just like he can't, like his 3-step drop, there's got to be a 5-step drop just because they're coming. His quick game, which is one, left, right, or right, left throw, has got to be a 3-step drop. Everything has just got to be a little bit longer, just because you've got to get away from the line of scrimmage. But they do. They've got good players. They have a very, very I don't want to say precise scheme, a different scheme. You know, when they lost to Warren Central, they turned the ball over 5 times, and Warren Central got 5 turnovers, which is how Warren Central was able to beat them by 1 point. You know, so I mean they are a really solid football team.
Well, let's take a look.
Let's
take a look at the highlights, and you'll be able to see this quarterback that they have. And this was just a weird game in watching the highlights of it.
Yeah, they're throw first on offense.
Well, this is their defense.
This is one of the turnovers right here. This is Brandon's driving.
Now they're going to get a sack. Here they all come.
Yeah, I mean they're getting on you quick.
And then I think they get on you so quick. I think it rushed this snap by the punter, and this is going to sail over the head of the Brandon punter.
And this ended up being big because when they got down there at the end, they couldn't kick a field goal because they were down 5. You take that away, it's a 3-point game, and Brandon kicks a field goal, and you're probably in overtime.
Now here's this offense. Here's Anthony Maddox, the quarterback. Nice throw out. That's to Taji Burkett. He played a big role last week.
Yeah, he's a good football player.
And they can run it in right up the middle. Here's the pressure once again. You're talking about going to force Barnes out and then
interception
into an interception.
Yep, that's another one of them.
Little floater, great catch though. Linebacker getting up. Here's just a little swing pass.
They just do it. They do a good job of just putting you in tough situations, and they keep a lot of pressure on you when they're on offense, just because they throw the ball so much, a lot more than most high school teams do, and he's throwing it to 3 really good players.
They're dropping back in like a nickel, and the Brandon was, and then he just had a lot of room to run. And then
anytime you go man coverage and the quarterback evades the rush, I mean the guys are chasing, so therefore nobody's paying attention to the quarterback. And then that's them running their little bug sweep outside zone, which they really, really like.
And they just get there quick.
Pressure again, you know. I mean, just getting after him.
And once again, this is we're going to have somebody picking up blitzes, man. That's God bless TJ and Big Dog and Alexander this week to help pick that up.
You know, just cause a lot of turnovers. When you cause turnovers, you know, anybody can be beat if you turn the ball over.
Here's the play you talked about.
This is at the end of the game. Throws it up to, they've got a dude at wide out. Well, that's the dude at Oak Grove. He's a Miss Al guy. You know, 3-year starter, I think, maybe a 4-year starter. Really, really, really good football player.
Hey, you know what? I hope, because they're all high school kids, right?
That's right.
I hope Oak Grove, you know, they look at our record and they say, oh, good, Pearl's coming in. We got an easy win.
Right.
Little did they know really how dangerous we are and how close we are.
Right. Well, Coach Causey actually called me today. Me and him was talking. He's like, man, he said, keep your head up. He said, y'all are so close. He said, you know, we've all been there. He said, y'all are so close. He said, y'all could easily be 6-2 right now. You know, he said it's crazy. Y'all have got some really, really bad luck and some really bad moments. And I said, well, thanks for reminding me, because I know that every day, you know. So he said, well, man, I'll be honest with you, I hope y'all don't figure it out this week. So, but no, me and him are good buddies, and he does a great job. They got a good thing going down there, and we're going to go down there, man, and play our tails off and keep trying to get a little better every day. You know,
play a little bit of spoiler, you know. We may not be going to the
playoffs, a lot of fun, man.
But we can ruin things for a lot of people.
A lot of fun. Well, they're coming off a high. You know, they're riding really high after beating Brandon, you know. They got a lot going for them, and like you said, they are high school kids, and they're getting told how good they are. You know, I mean
and they're being told how bad we are.
Yeah, I mean that's just the fact of the matter, you know. So we just need to go down there and play.
That's right. And then once we get past this, then we can focus on knocking off.
What about that then?
Number 1.
Yep.
Yeah. Are they still number 1? I didn't see the new ranking.
I don't know.
Oh, you pay attention.
I promise I hadn't looked. And I really don't. I'm worried about the Pearl Pirates.
I understand, but you read like everybody else.
Not as much as you think.
All right. Coach, good luck Friday night as we make that trip down there. Folks, we'd love to see you down there. If you can, make that trip down to Oak Grove. Be loud, be proud. The Pirates need you. We are so close. Can you imagine us ending out the season after everything we've gone through with wins over Oak Grove and then Brandon? I'm not saying it'd be, you know, all sunshine and rainbows, but that would be a great end to a season, is beating those 2 powerhouses in region to end the year. Come and support your Pirates. We'll be on the air at 7 o'clock with the kickoff from Oak Grove on the PMB Network. Until we talk Friday night, I'm Greg Flynn, and remember, folks, every day is a great day to be a Pirate.